Is your marketing strategy bringing in the amount of clients and income that you desire in your business? Or are you constantly investing in another coach, another program, looking for the one thing that will make your business as profitable as you want? Stop before you invest any more money into marketing strategies, business coaches, programs to help your business grow. I want you to look at these common reasons for slow growth in your business. And they have nothing to do with your marketing strategy. I bet you're frustrated because you feel like you should be landing more clients than you actually are. I see how much time and effort and money you have invested into growing your business. All those late nights and all those little tasks that drive you crazy. I know how it feels when at the end of the day, you're looking at your to-do list and everything that you were able to accomplish, and it's not as much as you wanted. I understand. I see you as you're closing up your business, wrapping up the last task for the week on Friday afternoon, and this overwhelming sense of frustration comes over you because you look at the week behind you and you realize you were not able to serve as many clients as you were intending to. It's been another week of doing all this work and not landing the clients that you know you should have landed. And because this has happened so many times, you have resigned yourself to the idea that slow growth in business is normal. You look around and you see other businesses that are more successful, that have had this huge amount of growth in a short amount of time. And when you look at your own business and the slow growth you've had, you struggle with trying to trust God's sovereignty, that knowing He's in control, that He'll bring the clients like He has promised to do. And you may not admit this to anyone, but as you head into the weekend, you are struggling with beating yourself up for not doing more, for not accomplishing more, for not being smart enough, or having it all together. You've just chalked it up to, it just takes time to grow a business. And you are continuing to grow, just slowly. You spend way too much time at night when everybody else is sleeping, and you know you should be too, scrolling social media or Pinterest. You know it doesn't bring life to your heart, but you're desperately searching for that one program, that one coach that will make all the difference in your business. All while praying desperately in your heart, Jesus, fix this. Show me how to serve more clients, how to get more leads, how to make more money in my business. Help me figure this all out. If that's you, stop. Before you invest another dollar into another marketing strategy or coach, I want you to do this first, and then your investment will be so much more effective. In working with many women like yourself, I have seen the biggest cause for slow growth in your business is not because you haven't found the perfect marketing strategy. So we need to ask, what are other things that could be causing this slow growth in your business? Usually it's doubt or skepticism that you're holding about your business, about your ability to bring the transformation to your clients, or you're lacking truth and trust that your business can look any different. You're moving past them slowly, but you definitely know that there's some mindset stuff preventing you from growing quickly in your business. Maybe it's self-doubt that you will get the transformation for your clients that they are paying you for. You feel like there's this gap between where you are, where you have been, and where your clients are. If you could just figure out how to close that gap just a little bit, you know you could serve your clients so much better. I mean, it's not that your clients aren't getting that transformation. They totally are. God is providing for that. You've just felt like there's this gap missing since day one in your business. And you know you could help them progress much faster by filling in that gap where you're lacking. Lack of courage to promote. Your self-doubt in getting your clients the transformation that you promised that they desire basically holds you back from sharing about how you can help them and from getting sales calls booked. If you think that you are not able to get your clients the full transformation as fast as they desire, then you're going to find every other task to be far more important than actually getting out there and promoting your business. Secretly, you don't want to be found out as a fraud, and you don't want to face that rejection. Or worse, disappoint those clients who actually buy. Another way the lack of courage to promote your business shows up is because you struggle with knowing what words to say to inspire your clients to take action, to want to work with you. And you also don't feel like you have time to market. Maybe you were shamed by your parents for asking for anything, and so now, subconsciously, this belief that you should never ask anything, you shouldn't ask people to work with you, is showing up in your business. Fear of not being relatable. Another common cause of slow business growth is you have this fear of not being relatable to your clients. Maybe because you haven't had the exact same experiences your clients have had, or the struggles that they have gone through. So you question if they can really relate to you and if they'll trust you enough to actually work with you. You could think your life is pretty boring. I get it. Mr. Awesome and I are homebodies, and we stay home. Our life is pretty quiet, filled with lots of work during the week. And then on the weekends, we're taking care of the house, we're catching up on laundry, doing family activities with our families who both live in town. I felt many times that my life is boring. I don't know if people really care about my life. But here's the thing, everyone is nosy. We all like to see what you do on a regular basis, what you eat for breakfast, what kind of things make you upset or happy, or how you do your daily processes. We're all curious about that. That's part of the whole storytelling and stories really drawing people in. You can have just a boring life. You don't have to have any drama, but it still draws people in, and they can begin to feel like, hey, I need to check on Instagram to see what my friend Carissa is up to today. What did she do today? And they're curious. Belief that you cannot make it as an entrepreneur without a stable income. Maybe you grew up hearing from your parents all the time, it's better to have a stable income. You need the insurance that you get from a job. What if your parents or your spouse or a friend of yours has always belittled your business and saying, you'll never make it, you'll never be successful as an entrepreneur? Then there's the pressure. You have to earn at least 3 times as much more to bring home the income that you actually desire to help support your family, because you have to pay for taxes and all of your business expenses. Maybe you're constantly worrying and wondering, what if something happens to me? What if I can't provide for my family with my business and I can't run my business anymore? What if I fail my family? But you fail to realize that if something serious were to happen to you at a 9-to-5 job, eventually you're going to lose that source of income too. You have this mindset that you can't invest any more into your business until you get more clients. You're slowly overcoming these beliefs, but you need more clients to get more confidence, and then the lack of confidence is preventing you from getting more clients. You have the scrappy DIY mentality where you have to do everything yourself, all on your own, as cheaply as possible, not spending a dime in your business to invest in it to see the growth. Because you're afraid of losing all that money, and you doubt in your heart that you will actually be able to go out there and make back the money that you just invested. This mentality is often called a scarcity mentality. One that makes you feel like you have to do all of this on your own, that you're constantly grasping to make your business successful, and yet you actually doubt you can be successful. Another common reason for slow business growth is that you believe nothing ever works out for you financially, and so you feel like you're not worthy of having money. You've heard messages your whole entire life that you don't deserve anything good. You shouldn't make or have a lot of money as a Christian woman. Could you be feeling doubtful and really need some biblical truth about how business will work in your world and how it doesn't work in your world? Do I have that correct? And this is why you feel like nothing ever works out for you financially. See, most women struggle with truth and trust regarding their business, regarding money, because they feel so much doubt and skepticism that it will be any different in the next 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, in the next year. As you can see, your marketing strategy is really not the problem. It's not what's causing your business growth to be so slow. It's the doubts and the skepticism and the fears that are really the root cause of your business being slow. And I want to tell you something, might be a little hard to hear, but I'm telling you out of a place of love. If you don't address these doubts first, then no matter what coach or program you invest in, these doubts will follow you and they will keep coming up, limiting the effectiveness of your investment and the ability to get that return on your investment like you hope. But I have a free resource for you to help you overcome these doubts so that you can gain confidence in your business starting today. The absolute best way I have found to overcome these doubts about business and overcome them quickly is to apply biblical truth about business and money. I believe the single greatest asset in your business is a biblical money mindset. If you want 100% confidence in your business, lasting peace with money, and you want to be equipped to serve multitudes of grateful clients and create a legacy of impact and generosity that reflects God's goodness. And nothing else I've tried, no books I've read, no courses I've taken, no programs I've bought into, no coaching I've had, nothing else has been as effective in creating this confidence in my business around money in a way that lasts. I've seen this powerful transformation happen almost instantly for me and the women who really use scripture to shift these doubts into confidence and peace. Can you imagine discovering God's key to business, to money, to unlock all of those chains of fear and doubt in your mind and open up the door to creating a prosperous business that allows you to create the impact and legacy you desire? Tell me how that would feel down in the comments. So if your business growth is slower than you like, and you recognize after this video that your marketing strategy or haven't found the perfect one, that's not the actual problem, that you now realize it's those doubts in your mind about business, about your ability to bring the transformation that your clients desire, and it's the skepticism that you feel that's making you question if you will even make your business as profitable as you want. So I've put together a simple PDF worksheet on 13 Bible verses that help you make peace with money and sales, giving you confidence in business. And these are verses that women like you have used to gain 100% confidence in business and their offer, their higher price, and the transformation that they bring. Even though they struggled with these same exact doubts that I laid out in this video, within a couple weeks, they're getting this incredible transformation into complete confidence in their business. Would you like this worksheet? If so, drop a yes down in the chat. Now on page 5 of the 13 Bible verses to transform your money story, you'll learn the key to having complete confidence and feeling worthy to receive money. I'm going to bet you've never heard this truth stated in this way before. But so many women say that this one biblical passage has been so powerful and has given them so much peace about their finances. I want you to pay special attention to number 9. Michelle, one of my students, she started incorporating this simple biblical principle and went from turning away all forms of payment to confidently charging $1,500, getting new clients in at that rate who were so glad to pay. They even told her, you need to be charging more, in just a matter of 3 weeks. And she didn't even feel scammy charging that much. You can get this free worksheet now at multiplyyourlegacy.com/13 verses. And you can start using these verses today to get confidence in your business starting today. You don't have to change your marketing strategy to see an increase in your confidence, increasing in your clients, and your revenue in your business when you apply biblical truth to get past these doubts and skepticism. Get the 13 Bible verses to transform your money story today and begin to unlock all of those chains of doubt and skepticism in your mind. And open the door to 100% confidence in business. Get it at multiplyyourlegacy.com/13verses. You're gonna love your newfound confidence in business, and I guarantee your marketing strategy has instantly become even more effective.